seminar about stopping preventable deaths. So, with the expertise of Josiah, Brad, and Mark, we are able to create the best Carroll University frat party to be. So please enjoy our production of Kappa.
They need to know base rules and then yeah, so.
Oh, so I did win!
Yeah, she was straight. Yeah, was straight. Yeah, you're coming through the door and just gonna Nice.
I don't even know what's going on.
Man, what's up with her? You alright? Well done, well done, Dave.
So hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Sage, and I'm just going to give a brief preface before McKinley goes into the bulk of our speech. Now, one of the things that our group has had to grapple with is why do we even talk about teen health in general? Well, because we sort of feel like the same health class tropes of stay in school, don't do drugs, eat your vegetables from the ages of roughly 8 to 18. Now, the fact is that out of the top 5 teen deaths, the majority are largely preventable, and not entirely in the sense that we need more legislative or administrative action on the subject, but in the fact that information given to the individual can potentially mitigate and furthermore, hopefully someday in the future, eradicate these problems, which, according to statistics, the top 5 teen deaths are related to interpersonal violence, lower respiratory infections, suicide, HIV/AIDS, and car accidents. Now, there are not a lot of problems, however, they're marked by a disproportionate multiplicity of solutions, which are highly capable for individuals to enact themselves, and thusly, the majority of representation is not devoted to what causes these problems, but more to what the individual can do about them. And with that, I turn it over to McKinley to talk about the solution to this problem and bulk representation.
Okay, so in spite of what could go wrong, as seen in this previous video, focusing on the preventable measures and the solutions will also allow for a better turnout in the end. Interpersonal violence can be prevented by changing the cultural attitudes of the teen population. This can be done by educating the teen population about their roles in the community. There are government, non-government, and community organizations that are currently working to make people aware of their role With interpersonal violence, you need to promote respect, acceptance, and inclusiveness. If you or someone you know has fallen victim to interpersonal violence, don't wait. Tell someone. It will save a life. Lower respiratory infection killed 181 people in the United States. 99% of child pneumonia deaths occurred in developing countries. To prevent these, vaccinations have been created for our use. One major activity that everyone should stay away from is smoking. 80% of high school students smoke. In other words, 4 out of every 5 students participate in smoking. If you already smoke, throw away the cigarettes. You should realize that this is an unhealthy choice. Substitute another item for cigarettes. This could be carrot sticks, gum, mint, toothpicks, and lollipops. Some people will go through withdrawal. In this case, there are multiple step programs you can do that will supply the needed materials and mental support. Suicide is defined by the action of killing oneself intentionally. 157,000 teens received medical attention for self-inflicted injuries per year. This is equal to the population of Green Bay and Sheboygan, Wisconsin combined. 4 out of 5 teens who attempted suicide have given clear warning signs. 80% of these attempts were clearly made aware. Some of these warning signs included giving prized items away, talking about their funeral, drawing back from friends, or being more reckless than usual. If you or someone else witnesses these signs, I beg you to please tell someone. By March 3rd of this year, 10 New York City school children had already committed suicide. 3 months, 10 lives. HIV and AIDS was seen in the video when a guy and a girl exited to a secluded room. Over 60% of HIV positive teens don't find out that they are infected. To prevent this worry, use protection while having sexual intercourse. If you believe that you could be at risk, go to a clinic and get tested. It may just save your life. If you choose not to get tested, it will take 7 to 10 years for you to have symptoms of HIV and AIDS. By that time, medication can only make the end more comfortable. Road injuries are the #1 killer of teenage people. In 2010, 33% of deaths among 13 to 19-year-olds occurred in car crashes. Major rules to preventing these crashes include not texting and driving, fastening your seatbelts, and making sure that your passengers are not overly distracted and yelling. If you have consumed alcohol or are under the influence of drugs, call a cab, stay at the place if possible, or find a designated driver. Keeping this in mind, remember what Eric said during our Differing Abilities panel, and be the positive change. Recognize the signs and symptoms, then do something. If not, you and your family will regret it. On behalf of Group K, stay safe and make the smart choices. Thank you.